doing, Virgo? Welcome to your reading for the month of June of 2021. This is going to be a general reading, Virgo, so keep that in mind, and messages may or may not apply to you. If the message does apply to you and it does resonate, take that as your reading, because we are reading for a broad spectrum of people. If it resonates, you know it's for you. All right? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of June of 2021. See what spiritual insight we can get into your life. Overall energy for you, Virgo. We have change. First card is change. We have the Five of Raphael. And last but not least, we have breathe. All right. Change, breathe, and everything happens for a reason. Release regret. All right, so this is what's happening for you right now. What I see. Virgo, right now, things are changing, right? They're changing for the better. And although you might not see that, although you might not realize that things are happening for you and not to you, you will in time. You might be going through a transition right now, whether it's a transition in a relationship, whether it's a transition in a business endeavor, or possibly a career opportunity. There is some sort of change happening. And right now, breathe is representing a calm nature. You need to assume a calm nature as you really go through these changes, because these changes are happening for a reason. As the Five of Raphael says, it says, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So if you are regretful about something that happened in the past, it's time to release that, breathe, and realize that this change is happening for you. And it's happening for your greatest benefit. And right now, assuming that everything is happening for you and for your best interest is the best way to go about it. There's definitely change happening. I'm not getting too many details on what this change is, but that's what we are going to look into. All right, let's get this deck cut right here. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of June of 2021. Let's see what we have for my Virgos. All right. So for a lot of you, Virgo, what I see definitely in this middle portion, right here in the very center, we have the Five of Swords. So you're definitely picking up the pieces, and this is how it feels to you, that you're picking up the pieces from something that happened in the recent past that really didn't go the way you had planned it. And you're really trying to find your way right now. And it's a transition that's happening for you. We have the Three of Cups. And we also have the Knight of Wands. So you're really pursuing something and you're going after it. You just don't have the clearest vision on what the universe is bringing in for you. And it seems like you have people around you that support you as well. But we do have the Hermit here. And the Hermit is you really going into this mode of self-reflection, self-realization. And what do you want to do next? What do you really want to bring into your life? And why are these things happening? They're happening for your greatest benefit. We do have the Six of Cups here, and it's representing your ability to give even through hard times. So it's showing that although things might not be perfect right now, things might not seem perfect, they are perfect, and they're perfect in the sense that it's a transition into what's leading you into the next thing that's really going to bring a lot of success and a lot of abundance. As you can see here, there's two roads that you can take, possibly. We have the Two of Swords here. This is representing two possible paths. And what I'm seeing for a lot of you, Virgo, is there's some sort of revelation with the Hanged Man that is going to come in the month of June. And it's really going to give you the fire as the Emperor to really break through these plateaus that you have reached. And these plateaus have been reached because your mind has really not allowed you to think what could happen for you, what are the blessings that can happen for you, and what are the possibilities that life has to offer you. And I think right now you're in a transition phase to where things are going to really start to flow in for you. You're in a transition or a change phase where things are start to moving in the right direction, where momentum can go forward and really result in amazing and magnificent manifestations. So this is a beautiful reading, actually. It's just you're in a transition right now, Virgo. And this transition is leading to more than I have ever expected. And I can already feel it. And these cards that are going to come out next are going to be really, really good. So let's see. Yep, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, King of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So these cards right here, you're letting go of the past. You're letting go of a certain nature that you have held, or a certain way of thinking that, and you're allowing limitless things to happen for you. And so you're allowing this death of what you think can be accomplished, which is beautiful, because what you think can be accomplished can be outnumbered by 10,000. And this is showing right here with the Seven of Wands that you're in a much better predicament than you think you are. You are in a much better place than you think you are. I see a King and a Queen of Pentacles here. King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. So this most definitely is either a very supportive relationship that can result in astronomical gains in other aspects of life, or two people coming together for the first time that are very high frequency, very high vibration, and it can result in gains in other aspects of life because of that. And this can be the first meeting of these two individuals as well. So there's many different ways to look at this. But what I'm seeing for most of you is that you're resulting and you're feeling queen-like or king-like. And it's really going to change the way you perceive things. And it's important that you breathe and you relax through these changes because they're happening for you. And none of this would be possible if you didn't hit this fork in the road. If you didn't hit this fork in the road, you'd be stuck in this stagnation. But you've hit the fork in the road. You have to make a decision. And you do make a decision with the Emperor. And it lights your brain up to really realize what you need to do with the Hanged Man here. And you realize it and you take a path. And this path is ultimately going to lead to massive success and massive change in your life. It's just a matter of how consistent you can be and how much potentiality you're able to believe in. All right, let's get a few more cards here to really cap this reading off and see final messages on where your life is heading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Peace. I know what that's meaning. Page of Gabriel. Beautiful. Because Virgo, you guys are thinkers, right? You're always, you're perfectionists and as well. So you look at things, and if they're not happening in the best way that you think is the right way, you think it's wrong and you think it's not good. But it's happening in the universe's way, and you can't even conceive what the universe is doing or what God is doing for you in the moment, because your perception is just so minute compared to the creator. So in this moment, you need to trust. And this is the reason you need to have peace with where things are going and why things are changing in the way they are. And if you have peace and contentment and faith in knowing that your life is taking a different trajectory because plans that the Most High has for you, then you're going to be able to be like the page of Gabriel, this fire-like energy that's really able to follow their passion. And it says, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So you're starting this brave new journey with optimistic and playful energy that is really going to result in magnificent gains. And finally, last card, but not definitely not the least. It says forward movement. So what is all of this resulting in? It's resulting in forward movement in an area or an aspect of life that you're really yearning to move forward in. And so although there's going to be bumps in the road and maybe a little bit of roadblocks here and there that you're going to have to detour through, it's all in your greatest benefit. And if you are able to realize that and be at peace while these changes are happening and breathe through them, you are going to ease the process of change, and you are going to allow these magnificent, abundant changes to happen for you. So Virgo, this is your reading. And I think in the month of July, you're going to have a magnificent reading, because this is the momentous change that you needed in order to see the next most beautiful reading where success really does come in for you. So Virgo, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. And as always, God bless.